Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and the only way is up. Alright, that's going to be a little teaser for my tip of the day later in the episode. But for now, I don't have any news to talk about. I did miss an episode yesterday. I'm going to save that for the very end of the episode as well. For anybody who wants to stick around and listen to a story, because it's a whole story that I have for the reason why I missed yesterday's episode, and a reason why I'm going to have more time for episodes in the very near future than I thought I was going to have. Okay, so yeah, no real news today. Let's just take a look. It's a Sunday night. There's 75,000 people playing Battle Royale, 86,000 in Zero Build. OG has 27,000, Expeditions 1,000, Brick Life 1,000, Ballistic Rank 3,000, Blitz has 77,000, Reload 52,000, Reload Zero Build 20,000, OG Zero Build 14,000, Odyssey 10,000. Festival 6,000, Reload Zero Build Ranked 4,000, Reload Ranked 50,000, Battle Royale Ranked 4,000, Zero Build Ranked 2,000, Rocket Racing 1,000, Creative 3,000, Party Royale 1,000, Save the World has 7,000. All right, for creator made modes. Cash Tycoon has 744. Tufts Club Roleplay has 378. Ghost vs. Shadow has 213. Lyle Doll Party Royale has 1,100. Minor 2 Tycoon has 388. B Tycoon has 562. Mafia Tycoon has 913. Skybox has 1,200. Football Box Fights has 1,600. Extreme Ramp Jump has 628. Renter Rockets versus Cars has 927. And there's a whole lot more to be discovered in the Discover tab. All right, and our peak numbers today was 1.55 million. So that's pretty good on a Sunday for sure. Yeah, myself, I got some blitz in last night while I was missing that episode, and I got some blitz in today as well. That's been, again, that's still the mode that I've had the most time to play. I still need to play the Battle Royale Superman update. I've literally had no time. But we'll talk about that again at the end of the episode. So let's go take a look and give you a reminder about quests. All right, for quests, get in here, just play mode so you can earn experience points to gain account levels so you can get all your Superman items, do your kickstarts, your stories, your island stories, your expertise, your weeklies, your dailies, your milestones, your ranked so you get ranked rewards. Nothing new to talk about quest wise as of right now. So just keep working on what you have. Let's again give you just the reminder for competitive. Just a few days away from some competitive modes to watch, and a handful of days before we got some competitive to play in ourselves. All right. Yeah, let's head on over to the item shop and see what's in the item shop today. Okay, in the item shop today, you got special offers and bundles. You get the cars, you get Bruno Mars. Metallica is still here, but it is getting ready to leave. The jam tracks, kicks. The pickaxe shop is here, but it's getting ready to leave. This must have been in yesterday. Today we got the hyper glider for 500. The Kraken Axe pickaxe for 500, Riff Rook guitar for 800. The Jukebox Lean emote for 200. You got the Aerobic Assassin outfit with the back plate back bling for 1,500. The Mullet Marauder outfit with the boombox back bling for 1,500. The Ribbon Dancer emote for 500. The Funk Ops outfit with Golden Disco back bling for 1,500. The Lion outfit with the Diamond Grid back bling for 1,500. Bunny Wolf outfit with Heart Grid back bling for 1,500. The Wishin emote for 500. The Talked Off emote for 200. You got the Vampire bundle still here. Oh, it looks like the birds came in yesterday on the episode that I missed as well. So, Tex Flamingo, Budge, Sergeant Drake, Corvus, Captain Talon, Polly Featherface. Those are all here along with the bird bundles. But they are getting ready to rotate out, so they weren't in for long. The summer shop is still the same with the shark themed stuff. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are still here. Catwoman comic book outfit has returned. Comes with the jeweled cat backbling for 1,500. The Cat's Claws pickaxe for 800. The Engineer and Mr. Terrific are still here. Ooh, the classic combat bundle has returned. So this is Scorpion, Mortal Kombat 3, Katana Mortal Kombat 3, and Rated Mortal Kombat 3. Gotta love these outfits. All those outfits and items returned. The Victory Vibes emotes, and that looks like everything today. You can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. I gotta say that this is a really good item shop today. I feel like I haven't seen this one in a long time, and it doesn't come around that often anyways, I feel like. So today I'm gonna go ahead and give the outfit of the day to the Aerobic Assassin outfit. Just gotta love that classic look. And you know, the whole vibe of it, just gotta love it. All right, so there you go, that's your item of the day. And because it's a Sunday, you know what? I need to get into a tip of the day. That was the whole premise of the title of this episode. All right. So again, you need, the only way is up. When you become Superman, again, I haven't got to play the update myself, but just from watching others play, it feels like the only way to last any decent amount of time as Superman is to go up. You got to fly up. There's, because if you're playing Battle Royale and you're wanting to be Superman, you're playing public casual matches, right? And there's a lot of people that just don't have great aim, and they can't hit a moving target in the air. So if you're flying around in the air using your laser vision, then and keeping your distance, you're gonna have a chance of lasting as Superman longer. The other thing is you can use Superman's abilities to fly around and being able to go at super speeds. Use it to your advantage to set yourself up later in the match, get some nice early rotations into perfect spots on the map, based on where everybody else is landing, so that you can set yourself up in some strategic spots in the match to help you get the win. All right. There you go. That's your tip of the day. And now let's go ahead and get to some comments from the community. It's a Sunday, so that means we need to head over to Apple, where OG Midas says, "Hey, Mikey, just got Fortnite Crew for the second month in a row. Love the reboot, man. Hey, that is awesome. Um, excited for you that you're getting to keep the Fortnite Crew. That's amazing. And yeah, the reboot outfit, that is actually a really good one. Let's see here. Thank you for your review. The Road to Destiny says, "Happy birthday, Hades lover." Says, "My B day is June 20th. Bye, bro." I wonder if you meant to say that your birthday is gonna be coming up in a week on July 20th. Otherwise, you're telling me about your birthday like 3 weeks late or so. But either way, either happy belated birthday or happy birthday coming up. Thank you, Road to Destiny, for your review. Okay, Carmelo says, "Oh my God, you're the best. Keep it up, bro. Slay. I'm so glad I found this podcast. It's so cool." Carmelo, you're so cool. I love that name. Carmelo Anthony, of course, just announced as the cover athlete of NBA 2K, the Superstar Edition. And Carmelo just happens to be my father's name. So, it's just a cool name. So, there you go. Let's see here. Lincoln, the Harry Potter fan, says, "Hi, Mikey. I'm not a big DC fan, but I think this whole season is super good." I like what you did there. I'm level 155. Nice. I'm still what? I'm in the 50s on my level. I'm level. What am I level? Oh no, I hit 60 today, so I'm level 60 now. And I feel good about that. But you are like almost 100 levels ahead of me, so congratulations. You are doing awesome. Let's see here. What do we got? Well, that's actually all we got on Apple Podcasts. Thank you, everybody, for those reviews. Let's head on over to YouTube, where Newbie Kid says, "Yes, my team is the Red Sox, and we have 8-game win streak. Let's go." Congrats to you, Newbie Kid. The Mariners, we just swept the Detroit Tigers. On the day that I'm recording this episode, we just completed the sweep. Now we're getting into the All-Star break. And then, can you believe it? The Mariners had the 3rd overall pick in the draft, and they got Cade Anderson. Yo, that is going to be awesome. I can't wait to see him because, he's a college pitcher, which means, he's going to be in the big sooner rather than later. So that will be, that'll be exciting. Let's see here. Tay says, "To check your crown wins, you have to go to your lobby and find crown achieve emote in your wheel." Oh, is that the only way to do it? Well, that's kind of lame. Let me see if I can. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Let me see if I can find the crown win emote quickly. If I can, then we will find out how many crown wins I have this season. If I can't find it quickly, or if I skip past it and I just don't notice, then we will go ahead and skip it, because I don't want to keep people waiting forever. Oh, here it is. How many crown wins do I have this season? Holy cow, I have 14 crown wins. That's probably the most I've ever had in a season, because I've mostly been playing Blitz. And I usually get to play like 2 or 3 Blitz matches at a time. So that usually gives me, a chance to get a couple of crown wins in a row. So, yeah, there you go. That's amazing. Let's see here. Thank you, Tay, for letting me know that and helping me find that faster. Let's see here. What else do we got? We got Kirisemp that says, Mikey, today I was playing Blitz, and this kid was being friendly, and he dropped his crown for me, and then I dropped it back for him and gave him the crown win. Plus, the new update is mid. Okay, sounds like you had a fun interaction in Blitz there. And yeah, like I said, I agree with you. Even though I haven't even played it myself, just watching it, the update looks a little mid to me. I can tell just by watching that Superman doesn't feel as powerful as I want him to. Then he said, Yam, I also watched the new Superman movie. It was family good. Sorry for the long comment. Hey, no problem. I can't wait to see the new Superman movie. Then he also said, Super is L. Yeah, the Super update. Yeah, it's just not everything I was hoping for, but, still fun. Let's see here. That person that used keyboard art again says, thanks for adding me. Hey, no problem. Again, everybody just send me requests. I haven't gone through my list and hit recently and accepted all the requests that have been sent to me, but send them to me and I'll make sure I accept them when I get to it. All right, Lava Bunny 600 says, Lava Bunny 600 from last episode, you told me to comment, and I think Superman Portal is terrible. I was fighting someone else who had blue veiled precision. They killed me before the Superman enemy could kill me. A normal player is better than Superman depending on what weapons you have. Unless they buff this, it is essentially a clunky rift to go. The punch is the only good attack, and the cooldown is too long for the crowds you will have to fight. Hope you are having a good day. Well, that's why I would. Thank you. I am having a good day, by the way. Today, much better than yesterday. But the punch, yeah, it is a good attack and it's super strong, right? That's what makes it good. But that's the problem, is that you have to get down to the ground, be on everybody else's level, and yeah, everybody can take you down like way too easily for being Superman, right? Yeah, it's just too bad that it feels like Superman is too weak. Most of my life as a fan of superhero stories, I always felt like Superman is like too strong. He's too powerful. There's nothing that he can't get out of. So, as a kid, I would always feel like, well, I never feel like Superman's in that much, trouble. He's Superman. But in Fortnite, that's the case. He's in trouble because he's not as strong. Yeah. Thank you, Lava Bunny. Henry says, I hate how Superman has a chance to spawn. Blitz is the best. Maybe you meant to say the percentage, which I think is only 50% chance for Superman to spawn in a match, which is also a kind of a bummer. I wish they would have done it like like they did for a little bit for Godzilla and the Starship, right, where it was 100% every match. But I don't know. We still got a while for this season left to go, so maybe that is something they will still do. Maybe like they've done in the past, where maybe on the weekends they make it like 100% or something. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff about it that needs to get improved. Sarah Marie says, "Hi, great pod. What's your favorite loadout on Blitz, and what skin are you wearing right now?" Well, right now I am using Michelangelo as the skin I'm wearing right now, and my loadout in Blitz, we kind of talked about it in my tips the other day. I'm mostly, if I can get my hands on SMGs and ARs, then that's all I'm carrying. I don't carry anything else. I still do use one slot for heals if I can get my hands on the slurp or the chug jug. Then I'll carry a heal in that slot. Otherwise, it's just SMGs and ARs. Like if I get an exotic um, shotgun, and it's something that shoots on the faster side for shotgun, then I'll use it. But yeah, I mean, mostly just ARs um, and SMGs because they reload fast. You get a lot of shots with them, so it just helps you, you know, get more eliminations faster, and not find yourself reloading for too long. Because that's when you're going to get eliminated, because it's so fast paced. If you're caught not being able to shoot anything because everything's reloaded, or the thing that you're trying to use takes a long time to reload, you're going to be taken out quick because it's fast paced. Yam says, I still haven't gotten the Superman power, but it seems very underpowered. The other player who got it was eliminated so quick. The Battle Royale quests are so good for leveling up. I finally got the David Corn Sweat Superman skin, which I really wanted. Oh, that's awesome. And yeah, I really will have a lot of time coming up very soon to do these weekly quests and get them done, get all caught up, and level up real quickly. And we'll say why in just a few minutes here. And Beeston says it went very bad. Superman for some reason glitch and it didn't spawn. It showed the Superman icon and I tried to get it, but it wasn't working for anyone. I posted a video on it. Oh, that is a bummer, man. Not only is it only going to be in a match 50% of the time, but if it's also bugging out and glitching and people can't even get it when it does show up in the match, that's another negative. Let's see here. Zyro40 says, sorry, I've been in Miami, but I was 12 years old and I loved hamburgers. What? And eat them all the time, so much that my mom and dad would get worried. What are we? What am I? Let me skim through this here. All right, man. I'm gonna publish this weird thing about you being a hamburger, but okay. I'm not gonna read out that whole long thing. Good for you. Let's see here. Alex says, your podcast is the same thing every time. It's kind of annoying. Spice it up a little sometimes. Alex, I do a 7-day-a-week update, right? Just like a daily news update. So if there's not anything big to talk about, there's nothing big to talk about. When there is big things to talk about, that's when we talk about them, just like the regular news, right? And then the news, then this show gets spicy when the news is spicy. But yeah, my critique of your critique would be, if you're gonna critique, have a suggestion of what you would do. That's what I want to know. What would you do to spice it up? What do you think I should do to spice it up? All right. Thanks for your comment. Anyways, let's see here. That looks like all the comments today. And before we close this thing out, I'll tell you the story about why I missed yesterday's episode and why I'm going to have more time to play very soon. More time than I thought I was going to have. So, yesterday, some of my family was supposed to get on a flight and start vacation, and then I was supposed to join them in a week, where we were going to be going to Virginia and be spending a couple of weeks there. Well, there was weather. There kept being delays because of the weather over on the other airports that we were going to be landing at, and it kept getting delayed, and so many flights got delayed that the flight that my family was supposed to be on got canceled. So taking them to the airport, waiting around to find this all out. That took all night long. And then to figure out, okay, so what are they going to be doing? Are they going to get us on, like, how soon can we get us on another flight? And when are we going to be able to make that happen? That became even more of a nightmare. All right, so adults, you'll appreciate how insane this story is. All right, so it was supposed to be a couple of my kids were going ahead of us with another family member, and so that's why they were going to the airport and dropping them off yesterday. Well, because of all these delays, they get canceled. They say, okay, well, we're canceling these flights, but we'll give you tickets for new flights that you can get on and still go. But then they separated the tickets into separate flights. So they were going to be going with one of their aunties, right? So they put the auntie on a separate flight, a 14-year-old on a separate flight, and then a 8-year-old on a separate flight. They gave them all separate tickets for all separate flights, and they thought that was going to be okay. And that I just have no idea how the airline didn't think to look into what the ages of the people who were holding these tickets are to go on this flight, and how it would be okay to just, and not just separate flights, but all different times a day. So what, this 14-year-old is going to get on the flight and be going on at a different time of day from anybody else, and then waiting at the next airport for hours for the adult to arrive, and then the 8-year-old is supposed to stay behind and wait to get on another flight while nobody else is around, and then it was just insanity, right? So there's some so we ended up just kind of canceling that altogether, and now some other things came up. That essentially there was a health issue came up in not our family, so my sister-in-law's significant other, their family. So now they have to go to my sister-in-law's significant other's father, because he's had a major health issue. So now that's who we were going to go visit. As I said, they were going ahead of us with my sister-in-law, and we were going to be going and staying at my sister-in-law's house. But now they're not even going to be there because of this family health issue that came up for her significant other. So now we're not even going. we ended up having to cancel the whole thing. So we're going to just be sticking it around in Seattle, and I'll probably just go take the kids to go do fun things around Seattle every single day that I have off for my extended vacation. So yeah, I'll be in town, which means I will still have access to my PlayStation and phone and everything. So yeah, you'll probably see me on starting next weekend. You'll probably start seeing me on Fortnite a little bit more than you usually see me. So maybe that'll be a chance where I get to play with some of you again over the next couple of weeks. So that'll be fun, and I'll still get to do episodes. I was gonna get ready on today's episode to announce that, oh hey, in about a week there's not going to be any episodes for 2 weeks, because I'm going on a vacation where I won't have any access to any recording equipment. But that's out the window now. So there'll still be episodes coming out. Just thought I'd share that crazy story of all that stuff that went on because it was just like so insane to me. I just had to share it. All right. Well, there you go. That is the episode for today. Make sure you go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.